The cat I'm babysitting has a tissue box stuck on his head. Come here. Where you go? This is Dave. And now he can see. Hello, this is Emma, and I'm here to say I'm going to be reading some dark confessions today. Sorry, the cat I am babysitting has the zoomies. Anyway, I tried to make the lighting spoopy because this is going up before Halloween, but in the month of October. So, let's do this thing. I am currently pet sitting for my brother, so different surrounding, different background, everything's different. But let's do this. I am not looking for perverted dark confessions. I'm looking for deep, dark, gritty, I murdered somebody confessions. I don't know why this is in the confession thing, but let's see what it is, okay? Things I have seen and experienced, and am still confused. My family has done and said strange things, and I am no exception. About 2 to 3 years ago, I did something stupid and smoked. However, I didn't expect what happened when I went to sleep. Now this part is very important. The way I fell asleep was by simply flopping into bed, and I tend to kick and move in my sleep. Punctuation is important. I hate when people don't put periods. Okay, I don't care if you don't put commas. I don't care if you don't put anything else. But periods? Come on, I need to know where your freaking sentence ends. Anyway, it was late when I woke up. How late, I genuinely couldn't tell you, but my guess was between 12 to 3 a.m. And what I can tell you was groggy. What I can tell you was groggy and out of my mind. I tried to turn my head, but I couldn't. My thoughts, my heads were just completely fuzzy, and all I could use my eyes at first. I was gonna try and go back to sleep until I saw a hand very dark. Trying to describe it is to basically describe seeing a shadow in the dark, and you'd expect stories like this. It only got worse because the hand was feeling around the bed like it was looking for something, and it was getting closer. I could only lay and watch it get closer. Oh my god. And closer until I passed back out. The next morning I woke up and a shot of anxiety, shaking, gasping. I felt like that for 6 months. 6 months, damn. Having trouble falling asleep, having bad sleep, and waking up like it was just injected in liquid anxiety. I have no idea what this story was telling me. You saw a shadow in the dark? I don't know. But that is not a confession. I am leaving. I like the black jelly beans. Isn't that just licorice flavor? Those are good. I like those. 25 life for this criminal. I also like the black jelly beans. But I think that's because my granny always liked black licorice. And she would always give me some. So after a while of not liking it, I just ended up liking it. So maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I like the black licorice. I like the jelly beans. This one seems like it might be a real confession. So let's see. For context, blackmailed. For context, I am 17 male who has trouble making friends. Oh, he's just a baby. It all started when I met the woman on Reddit. We texted for a while, and then she introduced me to her daughter. Met the woman on Reddit? Okay. You didn't mention a woman before, so this would be a woman. Stop. Okay, I need to stop. I just did an essay for school, and I was just editing that for what felt like forever, but it was only an hour. And now I'm editing people that I don't even know's Reddit pages. So I apologize. It's been a day. It's been a day. So the woman, a woman, doesn't matter. Me and her daughter, she called herself Celia, have been chatting somewhat regularly over the past 4 months. She had convinced me that we were friends and we could trust each other. We had exchanged a few details, Facebook and phone number. Fast forward to tonight where I got caught in the moment and sent some videos of personal shit. And then she blackmailed me. Wow, this turned around. I thought it was going to be you blackmailing somebody else. No. This girl's daughter is blackmailing you. Said if I didn't do something for her, she would send the videos, has my face, to all my Facebook friends and my school. I'm fucking scared and I don't really know what to do right now. I feel violated and stupid for believing in her. Any advice? P.S. I've told my parents about it. Just report her to the police for having child. That'll stop shit right away. Because that is child pornography. If the personal shit is you with your pants down, then yes, that is child pornography. She can get into serious trouble for having said pornography. So I hope your parents told you that. I hope your parents told you to go to the police, because that is... You scared the shit out of me. It's okay, buddy. Dave, the cat, just jumped up and grabbed my arm. And it scared me. I am in the dark. Well, mostly dark. And this dude is just crazy right now. It's past his bedtime, by the way. And past mine. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. But this could get her in serious trouble. Okay, I get it. You want to play. So, yeah, I would go to the police, because this is serious. What do the other people say? If you want to beat this, you might want to consider blasting her yourself. Post on your own Facebook that you've been scammed and that they are very good and have created AI videos of you and are attempting to blackmail you by posting them, and to please beware and not underestimate the sophistication behind her account. Good luck, sweetie, and I'm so sorry people are such jerks. Not all like that, but I would bet that at least 75% are capable. Keep your guard up and your face hidden. Huh. Yes! Okay, the person right below that said this is child pornography. So if she does, call the cops. Yes, this is literally... Yes, I'm uploading that, because that is what I just said. And it's true. It's titled, I Was the Abuser. Trigger warning. And then doesn't say what the triggers are. I'm sharing this to raise awareness. So, for you guys, trigger warning. Don't know what the warning is, but trigger warning. I'm sharing this to raise awareness for domestic violence and emotional abuse against men. I, 23 female, ruined the best relationship with my now ex-boyfriend, 24, I've ever seen anyone have. We were together for 2 years. For the past 5 months, I've been abusing him, mentally and physically. Why? Short answer, cycle of abuse and projection. I hated where I was in my life. No car, no job, no money, bad friends, and a chip on my shoulder. He was supporting me, and I was embarrassed, and I felt stuck. Instead of being grateful, I projected my frustrations out on him until one day I exploded so bad. I was taking things off the wall and throwing them at him. Oh, gosh. I was hot-blooded until I saw the look on his face. He looked like me at 14, and I felt like my mother. It all clicked right then and there. I immediately stopped and tried to apologize. I made an appointment with the behavioral health therapist the next day. A few weeks later, I was doing so good. I had a job and looking at cars. I kept looking for excitement in his eyes, but he still had the same look on his face since that night. The damage was done. He had enough. The change he was waiting for was a little too late. I confronted the situation, and right then and there... I lost my place. And right then and there, he decided he was done for good. He broke up with me. You know what? I'm glad he did, because how dare I? What have I done? I'm sharing this because I need someone to hear me when I say, the first time you lash out on a loved one, you need to take care of... Wait, where'd it go? I'm not wearing my glasses. The first time you lash out on a loved one, you need to take care of it the first time. I kept saying over and over to him that I would get help. In 3 months, I never did that. Now look, do you want to be like me, or do you want to keep the best thing that's ever happened to you? I think a lot of women and men can learn from this story. I hope that this motivates the victims to stand on business. It doesn't matter how bad I felt or how much I loved him. I wasn't going to change until he left me. I broke the promise I made the first time I lashed out, and that was going to get help, and I didn't. That allowed it to get physical. Learn from me, and please get help as soon as you see the signs. And if you see the signs in your loved ones, don't feel bad for protecting yourself. I love him so much. As my last act of kindness, I'm gonna leave. Let him heal and own his story. I hope he's okay. I love him so much, I should have thought about that. I'm gonna end on this one. But I'm gonna get really personal for a second. Hurt people hurt people. Very short sentence, but it means a lot. Because it's true. I know I have lashed out and yelled at people because I was scared. And I have had people do this to me. Someone in my life has anger issues. And he would yell, he would throw things, all that jazz. And once he got help, so now he goes to therapy. I think it's once a week. Or maybe every other week. Once he got help, things really shifted. Like, a lot. I felt like I could trust him more. I felt actually loved by him. And I really think if you see yourself as a person you don't want to be, like this person saw herself as her mom. If you see yourself as someone you don't want to be, seek help. If you see loved ones treating you the way you don't want to be treated, and if you were in this man's shoes, you see this, get them to get help or get out, because that's the best way you can help yourself. And clearly this person has asked her to get help and she never did until it's too late. You don't want to reach the till it's too late, because then there's no turning back and all the damage is done and the people you love will leave. I've been in many relationships that I wish I I wished I left right away. Because honestly, once you know a person's like that, it just keeps getting fucking worse. Unless they get help. So, if you're seeing yourself do that, get some help. I did a lot of rambling in this. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this video because I am not here. I am in the clouds. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Minimo signing off. Bye. This is Dave. And now he can see.